नमस्ते भारत। आज मैं पुनः अपने कश्मीरी पंडित भाइयों और बहनों के फेवर में कुछ और चीज़ें कहना चाहता हूँ। आई वांट टू reiterate that people of our community are not safe in the valley. They need to be relocated. This is my, continuous request to the administration and government, because they should not wait. They should not just keep waiting for some other incident to happen. The kind of turmoils these people have gone through, it's really heartbreaking. I understand now the government and our Indian army, Indian our armed forces, they have taken these things into cognizance, and they have eliminated all those terrorists who were responsible for the killings of our KP brothers and other innocent Hindus also in the valley. So I really appreciate them. I want to thank them from the core of my heart for being there to protect us. But at the same time, uh, we want to request the government authorities again that people who are working there, our KP brothers and sisters, they are not feeling safe at all. That is the only reason we have been reiterating, we have been requesting new authorities that they should be shifted to some safer zones. They are not saying that they should be given the free salaries. They want to work, they want to serve the state, they want to serve the nation, and they want to feel safer while working. So, my continuous request will keep on coming till these issues are being addressed. Another issue which I want to talk about today is that protests which are going on in different states, different cities of our country, like Bihar. We have heard Haryana, somewhere in MP, Hyderabad. Different parts of the country. People are damaging their properties, government properties, and setting those railway coaches ablaze. That is really ridiculous. When government is launching some scheme, it is being decided upon, it is being given a deep thought by all the experts, taking into consideration the needs of all the aspirants and the youth. So as far as I myself, before making this video, I have gone through the entire Agneepath scheme. What this scheme says is, people uh, will be the youth who are actually interested, who are interested in being part of the armed forces. They want to don the uniform, and they have that urge to serve the nation. So they are being given an opportunity to be part of the this elite profession, and make themselves proud, their families proud, and nation also proud. Only reason why these protests are happening, which I can understand, is that the period which has been mentioned in this scheme is that the service is there for only 4 years. So I understand people who have been preparing for the exams for years. They think that this amount of time may not be suffice for them, but at the same time, it is not only for those people. It is for the people who are willing to join the armed forces, being part of this prestigious profession, uh, you know who have not gone through any kind of preparations, and they had these thoughts in their mind, but they never got any opportunity. So the data which I had seen is that around 46,000 Agniveers will be uh, commissioned into uh, this mission this year, and they are going to get certificates at the end of the 4 years. They are going to you know be the respected class in the society after they come out of this, and they will be having such uh, you know uh, what you call the experience that they can absorb themselves in different other sections and different domains. And there is one time remuneration of 11.71 lakhs which government is going to provide at the end of the service. So they should understand this scheme, they should give it a deep thought. Okay, protests need to be done if you are not satisfied with the scheme, or if you feel there need to be any amendments, there are certain amendments to be done from the government's end. But there can be peaceful, there can be meaningful protests. Damaging the public property and vandalizing those trains and all, this is ridiculous. How can these people expect to be selected or recruited in Indian army after having destroyed the public property? No Indian armed force personnel will do such an indisciplinary action and such kind of thing, which is going to defame him as well as his entire family, for that matter. My request to youth is to join hands with the government authorities and do read the things very well. And there are ways to protest, there are ways to raise your concerns to the government authorities. It is not always about throwing or pelting stones. I have heard in some districts of Bihar they have burnt BJP offices, they have pelted stones at uh, the police station somewhere in Haryana. This shows the kind of mindset people are having. Why are people getting so aggressive these days? My appeal to youth is, please focus on your careers. Success is not a factor of these by raising these slogans, pelting stones, just defaming one section of society, you're going to get success. It's not like that. Please stay calm, stay focused for your goal. You have any concern, there's a platform, there are different ways to raise your concern. No need to you know end up doing such kind of protests where certain acts will be imposed upon you, and your entire career is gonna go waste. Do consider these things very well. My request to all the youths who are aspiring to be part of this elite and prestigious task force, armed force, they need to understand, read it well. Have any concerns, write to Raksha Mantri, Raksha Mantralaya departments, and come in touch with the defense personnel who are experts in this. Understand, put forth your needs, put forth your demands for the amendments. So, my request is to do consider these small things and never end up spoiling your career and getting it wasted just by pelting these stones and vandalizing the public property of public property, and then blaming the governments for everything and expecting government to give us everything at cheaper rates and all. So that was about two important things about the KP rehabilitation, reconsidering their resettlement to safer zones, and you know appeal to the youth for having peaceful protests. Also, I would again appeal to government also to have a word with youth. Some ministry people can come and have an address to these youth and give them due consideration for the demands, and appeal to them to have the peaceful protest if they want to do that. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata ki Jai.